Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
Hey, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
How many yards of offense did North Carolina have in their game against TCU?
Not very many.
It was very little.
It was, to quote the great rapper Rick Ross, 222. 222 yards of offense. I pulled it up, right? So ESPN, I'm one of the people, like, I download other score apps, like, to try to tell myself, like, I'm not going to use ESPN score for scores this year. Because, like, ESPN, they have done this thing for a while where they tried to, like, make it so, like, their app has scores, but then also you can watch the games, and their app trying to do two things at once, not a good idea.
It takes forever to load. It kind of sucks. Yeah.
It takes so much longer this year. Like, they've done an update to try to make it, like, flashier. There's, like, more like things with rounded edges in the menus now. It's just a mess, but they do have, like, just like a kind of headline stats if you click on a game. So if you clicked on the UNC TCU game from the other night, it would tell you several stats. It would tell you who the leading passer was. So not necessarily total passing yards, but like which player was the leading passer, right? And how many yards they had. Because if you remember, North Carolina, they benched their quarterback partway through this game after he turned the ball over again. So their leading passer was their backup, Max Johnson, who passed for 103 yards. He was their leading passer. Their leading rusher, running back Caleb Hood, who ran for 31 yards. Their leading receiver, Jordan Shipp, 84 yards. Who led the team in sacks? That's a great question, because there's just, the ESPN like blank headshot.
Yep.
And then a line, because no one on North Carolina got a sack.
I don't want to pick on North Carolina too much right now, but
that's what we
can talk about this. We can talk about this a little bit more here. But you said North Carolina had 222 yards of offense.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams with less offense in week 1.
Is this just FBS?
This is just FBS. So okay. 10 teams left. The fun one is, let's see here.
There's a team that won down there.
It's Wyoming. It has to be Wyoming.
No.
Really?
Wyoming had 422 yards and still only scored 10 points. That's right. The number 1 team in the nation is down there. Ohio State with 203 yards.
Yeah, Ohio State didn't need those yards though. No. The thing with this game, right? I keep doing like the kombucha girl meme where I say like, I think this aspect of it for UNC is not that bad because this other aspect is worse. Right? Like, they gave up 48 points, but if you look, like, really, you can't put that all on the defense. But it's because the offense was simply so bad that they put the defense in those positions, or in at least one case, just straight up gave up a pick 6. I've seen this happen as a Pitt fan, where you have a team where the offense is just so bad that the defense can kind of hold, and at a certain point, the offense has just punted the ball back for, I don't know, the somethingth time, and the defense just can't hold anymore because you're getting 3 plays off and you're going right back out there. And like UNC, they had that opening drive, right? So I was listening to the UNC radio because I figured that would be like the maximum Schadenfreude. And so their opening drive, they were like, okay, like this is the offense Bill Belichick wants to bring to college football. A lot of pro style, a lot of power running, all sorts of stuff. And then they go 3 plays punt, 3 plays punt, 3 plays punt, 3 plays interception, which was the pick six. And then their final drive of the first half, they go 5 plays punt. So they finally got a first down for the first time since the opening drive, but they still punted. And then they opened the second half with 3 plays punt, 5 plays fumble, 4 plays fumble, 3 plays punt. I mean, they had one drive in there in the third quarter where they again went down the field. They went 80 yards, 10 plays for a touchdown. But outside of those 2 drives, 5 plays was the max they could get.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sickos Committee podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of September 2nd, 2025. We are done with week 1. We are previewing week 2 now. Like our cold open said, we've talked a little bit about UNC. I think we'll have a couple more words about that. Fun times. And then we'll go into our week 2 preview. As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Pitt Girl, Beth, and Arthur on his triumphant return to the 1s and 2s. Pitt Girl, how are you?
It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Beth, how are you?
I have begun a safari where I will visit as many local establishments that claim to have some version of hotel pizza as possible and see if any of them are actually selling hotel pizza. So the first place that I went to is called Mike's Corner. It is in a house in a very interesting area of Altoona. The ceiling of this place is entirely covered with college pendants from like everywhere. I mean, I saw like
ones in there too.
Oh yeah, like the teal one was 2 away from the University of Montana. I mean, they have a collection. I've never seen a Carlo pennant before, but I have after today. Yeah, it was a big day. Their pizza was very interesting. It was not hotel pizza, but I did enjoy it, and I will go back.
Have you seen the Pittsburgh Johnstown Athletics logo?
Yeah.
UPJ? Yeah.
UPJ.
There was a Pittsburgh Johnstown thing. The pennant itself that you had that was on that ceiling was actually a copy of the BYU pennant with the cougar fisting the U.
Yes.
But I've just looked up the Johnstown one, and they have the Mountain Cats, not the Panthers.
Yes. Yeah. All the Pitt branch campuses are like Panther variants. They're all large cats, but none of them are specifically the Panthers. They're all other cat things.
So it's not like the Penn States that are all Nittany Lion?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pitt branch campus vibes is like if they wanted to just have the same mascot, but Pitt main campus was litigious about it.
Got it.
Yeah, it's very much like we had the Panthers at home. UPJ is actually the closest institution of higher learning to me physically.
Oh.
Yes, it is on the same road on which I live.
There's a helpful page from Pitt Dave giving about this. Pitt Greensburg has Bruiser the Bobcat. UPJ has the Mountain Cat. His name is PJ. Pitt Bradford is the Panthers, but it's a Black Panther. And then Pitt Titusville is, I guess, the Titusville Panthers, and his name is Pounce, and he's like brown. So they're all siblings of a sort, I guess.
Mish, how are you?
I'm good. I just want to give a shout out to this Pirates fan that flew apparently 23 hours to PNC Park to watch the Pirates play the Dodgers, and they put him on the Jumbotron at PNC Park, and on his sign in English, which appeared to be Japanese, it said "I believe" on one side of the sign. Then the fan flipped the sign, which said "Bob sell the team" in both English and Japanese. To which the jumbotron then focused on another fan.
Beautiful.
23 hours of flying to become a legend.
That's absolutely worth it.
Worth
And
it.
I would be willing to bet that if this person decided to put the bill for their trip up in some sort of a GoFundMe, there's a whole lot of Pirates fans that would kick some money into that. I
will
be
kick
one
some
of
money in for that. Yeah. That guy, welcome to the committee. Also,
Yes.
you are one of us.
As we talked about in the cold open, but the latest news is TCU a lot. The Bill Belichick experience, very little. The crowds were streaming for the exits in the third quarter.
Counterpoint. The Bill Belichick era, I think, has already given us a lot.
The best. So my favorite thing in the aftermath of all of this was the presser. Because if you haven't seen, the background was set up in like balloons and prom decorations. It looked like a sorority formal.
Do we know why? Why?
I assumed it was a photo op for Bill and Jordan. I wasn't sure which one of them was going to be doing the awkward hands.
Well, so
our first game together.
On Blue Sky, I saw that at least at Mac Brown's final press conference last year, they also had the balloons. I'm not sure if they were the same balloons and just really resilient, or if that's just the setup that North Carolina has decided should go behind the head coach. But what I really liked in this game was Sonny Dykes talking about how TCU was disrespected because everyone was talking about North Carolina. I'm like, man, they're not saying good things. Were people out there? Because obviously, like, our corner of the internet is pretty tuned into college football, and I don't think had high on-field expectations for this North Carolina team. Were there like NFL heads out there be like, oh man, Bill Belichick is going to go in and show them how it's done?
Yes, there were a lot of people
really
saying that.
And also, I think even our corner of the internet didn't think that Bill was going to get his ass beat.
Right.
Which he did. He got his ass beat so bad that Michael Jordan left with like most of the, like half the game left. Like we got to watch his private plane leave.
Michael Jordan flight tracker.
Between Michael Jordan and who else was up there?
Brandon Moss was there.
Everyone was
there.
there.
Ham was there.
Everyone saw this. This is the problem. The Labor Day night game is an issue because everyone sees it. TCU is the only FBS team in the last 20 seasons to have 2 25-plus yard rushing touchdowns, a 25-plus yard passing touchdown, a 25-plus yard interception return touchdown, and a 25-plus yard fumble return touchdown, all in the same game.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, they were getting explosive on it.
And the opening drive was beautiful for UNC. But as our good friend Parker at Stats of War says, excellent planned drive. Now let's see the rest of the game.
Yep. I said almost exactly that to obnoxiously Pitt boyfriend last night when he was like, oh, look at UNC. And I was like, scripted drive. We'll see what happens.
I don't know who tweeted, like, about the Freddie Kitchens script.
That was Joey. That reads like a Joey tweet.
It does read like a Joey tweet. So I want to read Joey's tweet because it was pretty good. Yeah, if he says the word huzzah in it, that's definitely a Joey tweet.
It's a Joey tweet.
I would say huzzah, but it wasn't me. So it's probably Joey.
Let's see here. What has he got? That's it. Kitchens, huzzah! My masterpiece. I've created the perfect script that is absolutely guaranteed to score a touchdown in the blink of an eye. Belichick, that's great, Fred. What about the unscripted drives? Kitchens, the what? And we had so many Browns fans in our replies like, yep, that's just like Freddie Kitchens.
I mean, I was looking at the coaching staff, right? Because we know that, at least I knew already that Bill Belichick has 2 of his kids on staff. I did not know that there's another coach on staff that is the son of the GM, Mike Lombardi, his son is also on staff, like in a coaching role.
And Bob Diaco. Don't forget Bob.
Oh,
Okay, but like people wanted to bring him up. I'm like, man, he's maybe the most qualified person here for the job he has.
What about
Like-
what about Bob Diaco?
about Bob?
He's coached college before. He's coached defense in college before. Like there's a lot of less qualified people here.
I would also like to take this moment while we're talking about assistant coaches. Steve Belichick, why does he look like that? Why is his hair like that specifically?
A lot of people on our timeline were like, I hate to say it, he's kind of hot.
Absolutely not. No.
A lot of people on our time, people that you respect. I'm not going to drop names here. People you
is
respect
it a lot
were
of people, or is it just the one person?
It was the one person.
It was just the one, and then there was some agreement in the replies,
Mhm.
and other times were just like, it was just kind of like, it was like, can I say something?
They were
Like,
getting
that was
thirsty.
that.
Respectfully, no, you may not.
They were getting thirsty for Steve Belichick.
Oh God. No. It wasn't great, and then we got the shot of him from the side, and we got to see that his hair that I thought just looked like that is in fact a like top knot with a lot of undercut. Like, but he's, oh God.
Speaking of coaches that are extremely sexy, Mike Gundy lifted his shirt up at the press conference.
Woo.
We got to see Mike Gundy nipples.
Woo.
He's not pierced, by the way.
Yes. So Caden McFarland was checking in on the Mike Gundy press conference on YouTube, and it's just a picture of him with the shirt up, and of course, the only thing that we could see on camera is the left nipple, which was the supposed Ryan Day one. And so I just had to quote him like, "You see, mine aren't pierced." Just thought I should clear that up. He was actually talking about days playing against Nebraska, where like the black shirts and it was really cold. Like all the linemen would like wear their pads and like show no shirts underneath, and they would just have their pads up that high. And he said that was really intimidating. So it wasn't just the nipple piercing thing.
He has
but yeah,
tiny nipples. Mike Gundy has tiny nipples.
This is so much coach nipple discourse.
it's a lot of coach nipple discourse. Did you see Mike Gundy's commercial?
It's about intimidation. Nipples make the grass grow.
Mike Gundy recreated his "I'm a man, I'm 40" thing for a commercial.
That's right.
It's great.
That's right.
Yeah, Consumer Cellular, which I love, is like their brand is phones for old people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mike Gundy has reached that age.
He says in the commercial, I'm a man. I'm not 40. I'm 58. Why would I overpay? It's like, 58-year-olds like, why am I overpaying? Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's a reasonable question.
It is.
Idaho football is going with the Fightin Taters helmet this week.
Yes.
It looks great. It's script on the side, a black helmet with gold script that says Fightin, no G, apostrophe, Taters. I am absolutely in love with this.
I want to crochet that onto a throw.
Mm-hmm. This feels like it could be someone's entire personality.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kind of upset that, like, if you're gonna do something like this, Idaho football, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Let us drop this for you. Yeah.
Let us drop this. This is the type of news we want to drop.
We will stop our whole day for this.
We will. I will drop everything, and it would be nothing but Fightin Taters. Fightin Taters. Sorry, I threw the G on there. That's just bad. Let us drop this news. Like, this is something that we are built to do. Let us drop the news next time.
We don't talk about a lot of polls unless it's our own, but in today's coaches poll that dropped at the very bottom, FIU got 1 vote. I'm not sure how this happened. They beat Bethune-Cookman. We didn't really talk about the game.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are saying maybe it was a misplaced Florida State vote or a USF vote.
Yeah.
Someone's handwriting was difficult to read.
So like there's a possibility of me thinking like somebody meant to do FSU and they hit the button that said FIU instead. The only thing on this is the coaches thing is I really hope this is not the case, and I don't think it's the case. but the FIU head coach does have a vote in this poll.
Mm.
You know what? Believe in yourself.
Also,
I would support that.
I think James Franklin has a vote in this poll too.
Yeah, I was going to go there. Yes,
because Penn State does play FIU this weekend.
Listen, we're playing a team that's getting votes in the poll.
We're playing a team that's I gotta vote. I gotta motivate my kids. So I have to motivate them for FIU. And look, they are in the coaches poll with one vote. You don't
say one vote. You say this is a good team. They're receiving votes.
They're receiving
votes in the poll. Like, people think they're good, and we got to take care of business.
You think James Franklin would do that?
Yes.
Receiving vote.
Receiving vote.
That still counts.
Count it. I tagged in FIU football. They liked it, and they're like, they didn't respond. They didn't say like in the coaches poll receiving
cowards. Because they know something's up here. Because it's not plastered all over their fucking timeline. It's not like graphics FIU receiving vote.
FIU.
Did you crop out another row of teams, or does FIU just get a sad semicolon that leads to nothing?
That's it. Yeah, sad semicolon that leads to nothing. Yes, that's it. I didn't crop out anything after that.
That's dumb and stupid, and I hate it. Do better, coaches poll.
That's USA Today. Yell at them.
Okay. Do better. Bad job.
Good luck.
It's time for week 2.
Oh.
Week 2 means that after this week, we're going to have 2 data points. And that, my friend, is a trend line.
Technically, it's a line segment.
Oh.
No, because you can draw past.
I mean, yes, you can extend the line out, but I would like to state for the record that if it's bounded by the 2 points, it is a line segment.
Nope. These are 2 data points. This is 2 data points. These are 2 data points.
See, I think if we're extrapolating from these 2 data points for the rest of the season, then the line keeps going.
Mm-hmm. And that means we need to talk about our games of the week. First-time listeners, I know we have some new folks. What we do on our Thursday episodes is that we work out what our Sickos game of the week is going to be. That means we may not cover in more detail some of the bigger games because they're sort of off our radar. There's other places to go listen to that. So, Commish, we always have this conversation. Let's start with the game that we have at the top of our list.
Can I break something here first?
Yeah, go for it, bud.
All right. So I wanted. This is not like breaking news but it's something that is done on the internet. There is a Montana State fan who follows us. He goes by CSG_MSU. He's not affiliated with Montana State University whatsoever. But he's posted something. He's a student, and he's a part of the band. He's a part of the marching band too. So he posts this on 8/20. It says, "How confident am I in the Bobcats against Oregon next weekend? I will walk 1 mile for each point the Cats lose by in a single day. This team is not going to roll over, period." So Oregon beat Montana State by 46 points.
Oh, no.
So his duty today, his duty was to walk 46 miles in a day. He just did this. It just completed it about 5 minutes ago, and I just saw the post. And I sent him a DM since he followed us. I just followed him. I sent him a DM. I was like, "We're gonna send you a pair of Sicko shoes for all that walking that you just did, and we're gonna send you some stickers." So I wanted to just bring that up on the podcast, and hopefully he's not bigger than the size 13. Because I think that's the maximum our store has. So I just wanted to bring that up because that's dedication. That's a bet that we can get behind. Anything involving burritos, we're not necessarily fans of that. But bets like this is awesome, confident, and then paying it off in a fantastic thread he had all day long. And he has like the Fitbit for proof.
Man,
like 87. I don't know if you can see it, but like that right there.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's like this movie I'm seeing trailers for. I don't know. There's like people walking. I don't know why they're walking, but they're walking.
Let's talk about our games of the week. The first one we have up to discuss is Sam Houston at Hawaii. This is 11 p.m. Are we sure this is going to be yet? Is this Mountain West Network?
I'm assuming it's Mountain West Network, but it still says TBA on LSUfootball.net. Now,
I feel like I saw it earlier, but now I have to go back for it.
This will be the second time these two meet. Sam Houston pound run them last year, 31-13 in Huntsville.
mm-hmm.
Is this revenge on the island? This is our first true Hawaii test of the season.
Yeah.
Hawaii get right game?
So partially Hawaii get right game. Commish, what are your feelings about this one?
So the one thing that gets me right off the top of the bat here is that this game starts basically nearly 2 hours after any other game that is going on the weekend.
It's all by itself. There's not there's not a late kick next to it.
No. So there's a 9:15 Central. There's two 9:15 Centrals, and then Sam Houston at Hawaii is 11 p.m. Central. So essentially, when the two 9:15 games end, let's just say ballpark around 12:15, 12:30, depending if they go to OT or whatever, maybe a little bit later than that. This game will probably just be getting to halftime.
So there is one game in the not quite that late. It's kicking off at 10 Central, 11 Eastern, but it involves an FCS. It's UC Davis at Washington.
Okay. So there'll be a late Big Sky banger action going on. So there will be something with it. But so not one that we would rank though. So that's what sticks out to me the most here.
Okay.
I love the color combo, the green and the orange.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be good. Sam Houston has already had a great Sickos highlight this year with the pass
past the line,
pick six way past the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
That's some feistiness. Also, they've given up a lot of points, which is good. We love shootouts. Hawaii has also given us great moments already this year with the Japanese YouTube kicker. There is going to be some craziness on the island really, really late. And it feels like if you want to gatekeep the word Sickos, this is your game.
Yes.
This is your game of the week. And it feels like two evenly matched teams for this one.
We don't do betting things here. I just want to say the line is about Hawaii -6.5.
Okay.
So that's about where we're at on that one. I like the game number 2 you have listed here. This is Tulsa at New Mexico State.
Okay.
This feels like a real, this is on the B side of an album you've never heard of kind of football game. This is like the unreleased stuff. This is a mixtape.
You call it Tulsa at New Mexico State a deep cut.
So these teams, this will be the 20th time these teams have played.
Wow.
That feels like a lot.
They
were in the same conference. They were both in the Missouri Valley Conference for 10 years.
Okay.
Wow.
So they played every year between 73 and 83. This feels like a real deep cut. This is ESPN Plus only. So only the real football heads are going to be watching this.
Yeah.
This is a
quad box. This is a quad box late night special. Now, I watched Bryant and New Mexico State last week. And I have concerns about New Mexico State.
Well, quick, everyone without looking, who did Tulsa play in week 1 and did they win?
I already know it, but they did win and they had an 80-yard punt.
Oh, we talked about them. Do I remember who they played? No, I do not.
No.
Abilene Christian.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they did win 35-7.
Yeah, so they won that one handily. And I feel like Abilene Christian is a better FCS team because they were a playoff team last year.
But they got gutted.
They did get gutted. They lost some players at Texas Tech and whatnot. My concern is New Mexico State. They struggled with Bryant. They really
non-scholarship Bryant.
No, Bryant is no.
Sorry, no, they're not. I messed them up. I confused them with Drake. They're in the CAA or something. Yes.
So at halftime, it was New Mexico State Bryant 9-3.
Yep.
It was just again not good. And then it was 12-3 in the fourth quarter, then touchdown 19-3 with 6 minutes left to go in the game to basically. It still wasn't even more than a 2-possession game then. I'm not sure how well New Mexico State can hang in this one, but I don't know. Tulsa's underneath first-year coach. So
Trey Lamb from Tennessee Tech, correct?
East Tennessee State.
East Tennessee State,
But,
sorry.
yeah. So there's concerns there on the Las Cruces side. Maybe just being out in Las Cruces helps, but I have concerns on New Mexico State side.
So, Commish, what I'm hearing is we need a second data point, and then we will know everything we need to know.
I sure.
Yeah,
Once the game is done, we'll know everyone. How everyone's
No. That's
because then line.
Then there's line. Yeah, there's segmentation.
Here's a game I'm not interested in. You have it ranked third, and I am not interested in this game at all.
Okay.
This is North Carolina at Charlotte.
Really, not at all. Like nothing.
Jordan, you're wrong about this.
Not at all.
I'm fine. I'm completely uninterested.
Are you just checked out of the North Carolina drama already? Like after everything blew up last night, and you're just like, I don't want to talk about North Carolina anymore. Is that it?
I don't think they have I don't think Charlotte has the juice. I think North Carolina's going to win this one handily.
UNC is so juiceless, though.
But I think Charlotte.
What if? Okay, but UNC playing on a short week.
Mm-hmm. Short week, and then they have to go to Charlotte and play in Charlotte.
Well, but it's not at Charlotte. They're playing at the Panther Stadium.
Yeah. So
that everybody in the whole wide world can go see this.
Yes.
Girl, you are incorrect.
I am incorrect?
They are at as far as I know, this is at Jerry Richardson Stadium.
I could have sworn they said on SCD that they were playing at the Panther Stadium.
Here's the thing. I feel like there's a certain tendency to, people see like, okay, a team that they're not so sold on, and then maybe a team from a lower level where they're more sold on. But like the difference between those levels still matters, right? Like just to use an example from last week, so I won't get embarrassed by them then winning, right? Like think about, say, Kentucky Toledo, right? Where I know it was like a trendy pick, and like, yeah, Toledo gave it a game, but at the end of the day, it's still an SEC team versus a MAC team. You know what I mean? Like this is still going to be an ACC team versus a conference, or not a conference, you say, an American team. So, I don't know about this one. Like, I think we might get into the actual game, and it's like, okay, yeah, North Carolina might have some problems, but they're also just on a different level than Charlotte.
I stand corrected about the location of this game. I would like to note for the record that the lowest available price to get in the door and sit in the upper deck, such as it is, on SeatGeek at Charlotte for this is $107.
Yeah. Now, Commish, I'm going to need you to take your pencil and mark in later this season because UNC and UCF are playing
on September 20th. Yeah,
and that game I think is going to be a fun one.
Don't they have one on 11/8? That's kind of crazy too.
Who, UNC?
Yeah.
On 11/8, they are playing Stanford at home.
Oh.
Okay, so there's lots of fun stuff in here. I'm just saying that this one holds less interest to me right now.
Okay.
Because
so we don't think Charlotte has enough of a fighting chance to. It would be funny if they did, though.
It would be very funny.
But I just don't think they have it right now.
So you want to
first year.
Do you want to bump this out of the top 10 completely?
I say yes, but I'm willing to hear other arguments here.
Okay.
Pitt Girl's giving me a look, and I get the look.
Yeah, no, I understand why, but we can't not rank this.
Oh, well, I mean, it's going to be ranked, but it's just a matter of like where it's going to be.
I think this is looking at I mean, we'll continue, right? But I do think that this is probably a top 10 game for us.
Maybe not top 5.
Let me give you one image to see if I can sell you on this game a little bit.
Okay.
You get to see what Bill Belichick's face looks like after having to go on a bus trip with a bunch of college kids.
Oh, he's not riding the bus. There's no way. He's going in the town car.
He won't ride with the team, you think?
I know. That's not Bill Belichick.
Sorry, that's the Bill Belichick noise on the sidelines. But I feel like this would be higher if Biff Poggi was the coach still.
That is accurate. We could have like dueling cutoff shirts.
Oh my God.
That would have been way better.
Biff, why couldn't you make it another year, Biff? We could have got this, Biff. We could have got this.
The number 4 game on here, I'm feeling much more confident about. Missouri State Marshall. Okay.
Oh, this is weird.
Let's talk about this a little bit. Missouri State at Marshall. Missouri State, brand new to FBS. Our one data point says that they're in trouble, but that was USC, who might be good. We'll find out more this week.
Baby.
And then we have Marshall, who is in a complete rebuild. You ever remember the show Junkyard Wars?
Vaguely.
It was a game show where basically they would go into junkyards and try to build like hovercrafts and shit out of like junk scrap parts.
Yeah.
Marshall feels like a very Junkyards Wars team this year. Like we're just we're bodging shit together. And
this makes sense. Most of the fun I've had in a junkyard was very near Marshall, so it feels right. What? It's not my fault somebody filmed my childhood. Got to watch out for those TV transistors, kid. That and a screwdriver will get you killed if you're not paying attention.
Pulling apart fucking microwaves. Is this game gonna have the juice?
I don't know.
Okay.
I still don't know what Missouri State is, but I don't have a good data point because they just played their first FBS game.
You require
and it was against USC on the road.
They did. They did score. They scored more points than I thought they were going to, too. So that's something.
Marshall scored 7 on Georgia.
Mm-hmm. So
Vegas likes Marshall here.
I think Vegas would like Marshall here.
Yeah. The FPI and ESPN says Marshall 85.7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have the stats of war projections here? Or
not yet. Not for the week.
Not for the week yet? Okay.
No. Let's see what the Massey composite is.
I
understand why this is here. I would be happy if this game had the juice.
I
don't know, guys.
This is a really confusing one to me.
Yeah. That's why
it's just there because it's like, hey, I don't know.
Here's the new guy versus zombie team.
Okay, so if we're not sold on that, can I interest you in a primetime NBC game that might be up our alley? Because we have Boston College at Michigan State. Someone tell me what's going to happen here.
Why is this happening and why is it in primetime?
Someone tell me anything you can guess about this game was going to happen.
This feels like this is mean to Boston College because I think they're more competent than this year. But do you remember the Sesame Street thing about sharing where they had the 2 puppets that didn't have elbows? Mm-hmm. And they were trying to eat the apples and they couldn't because they didn't have elbows and they ended up having to feed each other. This feels like it has the potential to be the football game equivalent of that.
Now I'm thinking of Sparty with no elbows. What is the Boston College's mascot? It's like an eagle. Is it?
Yes, it's an eagle.
Soar the Eagle is the American Conference mascot. Soar the American Conference Eagle mascot has kind of replaced every single Eagle mascot for me in my head.
The Baldwin mascot's name is Baldwin, and Eagles don't have elbows. So.
Baldwin is the happiest looking of all the bird mascots. Like he has sort of an intense joy about him that I've always enjoyed.
I would like to state for the record that per Wikipedia, the origin of his name is as follows: bald as an eagle and win as in win.
Oh, come on.
I thought you were going to say, because I named after Baldwin Chestington, the 4th Earl of...
Nope.
Jordan, thank you for finding the picture of him that is the most elbowless.
Oh my God.
With his wings straight out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like AI, but no, it's real.
Man, this thing is going up against, let me tell you here, this is going up against Georgia Southern at USC, Michigan at Oklahoma, Southern Illinois at Purdue, and Vanderbilt at Virginia Tech. At 6:30.
Vanderbilt VT has my attention.
Not Michigan at Oklahoma, where game day is going.
This feels like this game is sitting outside of the mall food court, and you're like, I'm just trying to get inside and go to the Panda Express, and they're like, hey, you want to look at some watches?
I feel like we should move Vandy VT up, actually, I have scrolled down.
It's the cell phone accessory shop.
Yeah.
Right outside the food court.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't you need this for your cell phone?
There are 3 college football games on the CW this weekend.
Woohoo!
And an Xfinity race.
Oh.
Thank you to the people on Blue Sky who helped me to figure out how to do CW. I appreciated that.
So
streaming is new for me this year, so I'm doing my best out here.
The late game here, which is San Diego State at Washington State, 9:15 Central on the CW. This is going to have the race right before it. So this one might be starting on News Nation.
It may back up.
This is not just any Xfinity race. This is the regular season finale, which is a thing that happens in NASCAR. But that also means that in terms of, drivers kind of going over the line, let's say, maybe a bit more of a chance that they do that this week than a lot of the weeks. We'll see. I don't know if the Xfinity Series has ever raced at Gateway before.
This, of course, is a future conference game.
It is.
So we have a preview here.
Mm-hmm.
Washington State managed to win a game with fewer than how many yards against Idaho? I lost the number. It was like 200 yards of offense total. It was not a whole lot.
Fewer yards than UNC, in fact.
It was fewer yards than UNC. So this feels like a really good fight in the mud game, since San Diego State likes to play that way too. This piques my interest in that late slate.
Mm-hmm.
The other games on the CW aren't nearly as fun, although one of them might have the juice. But so far we've covered Sam Houston, Hawaii, Tulsa, New Mexico State, North Carolina, Charlotte, Missouri State, Marshall, Boston College, Michigan State, and San Diego State at Washington State. And I feel like this week the Sam Houston, Hawaii game sticks out to me. Tulsa at New Mexico State sticks out to me. The rest of them are sort of all in sort of like a bit of a mush.
Yeah, it's week 2. It's hard to differentiate anything right now.
At this point, we have Hawaii looking good against the Stanford, and we have them
a very bad Stanford.
A very bad Stanford. But I feel like Sam Houston is kind of around that Stanford level.
Let's see.
Generously.
I'm actually curious. Let's see. Stanford is ranked 107 in the Massey Composite. Houston's 117. So, yeah, pretty close.
Houston or Sam Houston?
Sam Houston.
Sam Houston.
I would hope.
Okay. I would hope, yeah. So, I feel like that has a good chance to be a great game. And just because it's so late.
Yeah.
I think the lateness is what's carrying this one for me. Like,
Fair.
if you are really a committee member, like, you're watching this one.
Maybe falling asleep to it.
Yeah, you're trying your best and falling asleep at halftime.
Yes, that probably will happen to me.
Yep,
but
same.
Tags in Joey. But, yeah, this one, like, some of these games, it's a tough week because there's not something that explicitly calls me. It's like, hey, normally you could point something out. Like the last week we had 2, and I put that inside our Patreon, and was like, hey, is it this one or this one? And was it Wyoming and Akron, or was it Temple and UMass?
Can we leave our top spot blank?
No, that's coward's work.
No, we got to rank something.
Let's look at the next tier down then. So we start with North Texas at Western Michigan at 2:30 p.m.
I like this on principle. It's just a vibe. Like this is 2 teams that we like, and they're just hanging out together. Good for them.
Commish says, I have no idea what's going to happen here. I respond with, I do, and I feel like North Texas is going to torch Western Michigan because Western looked really rough against Michigan State.
I feel like this is your Texas bias.
Yeah.
Like you do have a lot of like love for like schools in Texas.
I do.
Like you feel like it's this. And then like, who did North Texas beat last week? 51-0.
Lamar 51-0.
Okay. So I would say like a middle of the road projected 4th Southland conference team.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree with that.
And Western Michigan went to East Lansing to play Sparty with no elbows.
A middle tier Big Ten team.
Okay. But still, that is a bigger, badder boy. The no elbows Sparty. I'm gonna have to get Hector to animate that.
Listener, I need you to know that we are all doing the no elbows thing.
I got no elbows. But Western Michigan, former bowl team last year, North Texas bowl team last year also. I feel like this could have some spice to it. The only thing that I'd be worried about is I don't think Western Michigan has that firepower, but they were able to basically hang with Michigan State defensively wise. And this may turn into like a muck of a game in Kalamazoo.
Beth, I need you to convince me why no one should watch West Virginia at Ohio.
Oh my God.
Now, did you see, Beth, how many yards West Virginia had of offense in that game of Robert Morris, the game you were so down on? It was like 625 yards of offense.
How many of them were in the first half?
It doesn't matter. Like they are number, I think 3 or 4 in the country right now in yards per game.
Yeah.
Behind number 2 UConn, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how did a bunch of those drives end, Jordan? How did they end?
That's less important.
Is it?
Yards is the important number.
Uh-huh.
Am I hearing spinach, Virginia? Is that what I'm hearing here?
I considered making a strong argument for it, but I really didn't want to talk about the game on Sunday.
Spinch.
So
they're 45 points though, but 625 yards.
Eventually. Because I will say, Pitt was up quite comfortably on Duquesne, and I checked the West Virginia score and was like, things are happening in Morgantown that have my.
I'm gonna add up.
Okay.
I'm gonna add up the yards that West Virginia had in the first half against Bobby Moe. You keep talking.
Thank you. So there's a couple of things to consider here. First of all, this looks like Rich Rod is trying to do the thing that he often does whenever he is new in a place and he has a quarterback who is, let's say, untrustworthy. It occurred to me midway through the first quarter that we have decided for whatever reason that we're going to build this entire plane out of Nico Marchiol, but not his arm, his legs. And friends, that is a decision that is indefensible. And by that, I mean, it's very like, we don't have to defend it because the other team will have no trouble defending it. Running is a big part of Nico's game in much the same way that running is a big part of my game, which is to say it isn't. But here we are. The really concerning thing to me is that the thing I came away from that game feeling the best about was our defense. And as nearly as I could tell, Bobby Moe ran 5 plays on us.
That feels
1 of 5 plays. And I mean, and largely like there were 2 of them that always worked. And for whatever reason, they didn't like running those very much. So I did not see anything in that game to leave me like, I walked away from that game and Dad and I, like Puddles and I both agreed this is probably a 3-win team. And Puddles is usually like, he is the optimist of the 2 of us. I am the glass is empty, broken, and smashed on the floor. Puddles is like, don't worry, it'll work out. And he's like, nah, this is probably a 3-win team. West Virginia has never lost to a MAC team. In my lifetime, as far as I can recall, they've never gone to a MAC stadium before. This feels snake bit as hell.
Especially because Ohio's good.
And I'm sending my entire family to it.
So, Beth, I need you to guess this. I'm looking at the current line on this game. West Virginia's favored. What do you think the line is right now on this game?
Let's see. Rich Rod probably gives us, I'll say West Virginia by 12. I don't agree with this, but it's probably about where it is.
It's West Virginia by 3.5.
I was
Okay.
going to say 2.5.
All right. Okay. Well, Vegas isn't as stupid as they sometimes are with
I mean,
us.
because you have to remember, Ohio almost beat Rutgers.
Yeah.
They did.
Ohio
Rutgers.
they outgained Rutgers in most of the
Mhm.
important categories. It wasn't a turnover kind of a thing. This was more of a like who had the ball at the crucial moment kind of game. Like,
Yeah.
like Ohio easily could have won that game
Okay.
at Rutgers.
So let's do the West Virginia yards in the first half against Bobby Moe.
Thank you for
All right.
mathing for me.
Doing pretty good. First drive, 83 yards, touchdown. Then next drive, 8 yards, punt. Next drive, 75 yards,
Mm-hmm. And
field goal. Next drive, 48 yards, fumble. Next drive, 18 yards, fumble. Next drive, one play, 11 yards, fumble. Then the next drive after that, 3 plays, -9 yards, and
I
that's
think
halftime.
that was when I started just screaming in the chat, if I recall correctly.
So
Okay,
the
so-
total yardage they had total yards of total yards was 625 total yards.
Mm-hmm.
They had 234 in the first half.
About a third. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, very
But they
productive.
had a lot of their fumbles in the first half. Did they have any in the second half?
I think they had an interception in the second half, I believe.
No, their last drive was a fumble.
They worked it
Okay.
out. What you're saying
That's
is they
right.
worked it in the second half.
Yeah, because that was the point where I just sat and just laughed.
Okay, so West Virginia and Ohio feels bubbly for weird reasons.
Yeah.
One that
I'm just glad I don't have to watch this because I'm going to be at rehearsal from 3 to 8 o'clock. So,
That's fine. I will be watching it with interest for you.
yeah, you guys can text me about it. Let me know what's happening. This will be great. I'm sure I'll play awesome.
Honk.
a game that's important in the Lambert Trophy race, UConn at
Mhm.
Syracuse.
Mhm.
In the Dome. This is 11 a.m. on ACC Network Extended or ESPN Plus.
This feels like a Sickos Committee game that is between two ranked teams,
Mhm.
like your normal poll
Mhm.
of the Sickos Committee, and it just feels like it's a top 20 matchup between both teams.
This is our Tennessee, Florida.
Mhm.
Okay. So yes, Syracuse UConn is our Tennessee Florida. Okay.
Mhm.
It's a rivalry game, but not really. But yes, because of the Big East
Mhm.
and basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just general vibes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like we got an orange team and a blue team, if you think about it, kind of.
Oh, it's different blue, but count it.
There's a different orange too.
Yeah, it's true. So this
We have
game.
a dog team and a not dog team.
Mhm,
It's true.
yeah. Dog team, not dog team. Yeah, there's a pretty good mascot on both of those. Yes,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like a very straight up big game for us.
Mhm.
Like
it's a big game for us. It's a like a top 10er, top 15er, and Syracuse needs this one after dropping their game to Tennessee and UConn, the number 2 offensive in the land,
as far as I know.
as far as we know.
Is
It's a good one.
the border war sickos? Kansas at Missouri 2:30 on ESPN2.
No, because
they
both
haven't-
of these teams are good.
I think
Yeah,
I
this
would
is
agree with
good
this.
football.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this should get moved down, actually. This is
Now,
a game that I am interested in, but not for any of our
I would-
unconventional reasons. This is conventionally interesting.
what?
So here's my one counter argument to that. Has the general football fan figured out that this is conventionally interesting yet?
Probably not.
I'm going to say no. And then also, they took a 13-year hiatus of this game.
They did.
Like, this is, if you're thinking about that, like, kids that are in college now don't know about this rivalry.
I feel like it's still relatively well known. Like it's
Mhm.
well known as an example of a rivalry that got killed by realignment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Penn State. Like, there's no way that the students don't know about this. They may not feel about it the same way that they did when it was played annually, but like there's no way. It's not like a dead rivalry in the way that like Auburn Georgia Tech is, for example.
Also, like the history behind Kansas versus Missouri goes back beyond college football. Like
Yes.
that's some shit you learn about in like AP US history.
Okay, so
I do like this. I do like this that there is a controversy section, so the overall like record claim is disputed. It says Missouri claims an overall lead in the rivalry of 57-54-9, while Kansas claims that Missouri leads 56-55-9.
Mhm.
So there's just what the dispute centers around the 1960 game. Kansas won the game on the field, but the Big Eight retroactively forfeited the game to Missouri due to a Kansas player being voted ineligible following the 1960 season. However, due to an NCAA rule stating that forfeits are not recorded as losses, the NCAA official record still credits the game to Kansas, and several other publications have followed suit. So
What is this about a player being voted? And like,
I don't.
was this on the ballot at an election year? Like, you go down to your polling place, be like, "Yep, president, fuck that guy," and then
I don't think he should have been eligible. I'm voting him ineligible. Just like so. If you go by the record books, if Kansas wins this game, the all-time series is tied. If you go by the Mizzou records, Kansas is still 3 games away.
Okay, so if not that, can I interest you in a non-conference game? Virginia at North Carolina State.
There have been several of these in the ACC in the last few years, and it's so dumb, but I love it anyway. Like,
so the ACC doesn't play 9 conference games.
Correct.
They don't do that, and then they can't. You know, they're going to try to create math to try to do the 9th conference game, but there's 17 teams in the conference, so I have no idea how that's going to happen. But I love the fact
what
that
are these non-conference games? That's how it's going to happen.
Yeah, so I love the fact that these games happen because, like, hey, we're in the same conference. I still want to play you, but can we just not count it against the conference record? And that's I find that hilarious. It's like, hey man, we're cool though, right? I don't want to play anybody else. Are you talking to anybody else? No.
This is a game.
I mean, we're in a relationship, but I mean, you know, it's a non-conference situationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
It's
also, like, I think it's Wake and UNC that
Wake
were
does
doing this
this all the
relatively
time.
regularly. Yeah.
That was back when the ACC had them only playing once every 6 years. They were like, that's not enough. I'd like to think of these types of games as, you know, the Escape, the Pina Colada song,
Yes.
where it's like 2 people and they're looking to cheat and they end up cheating with each other.
Well, it was just each other, yes. Or I mean, you could look at it this way: it's like Mr. and Mrs. Wolf are like, "Hey, calf man, you want to come on over?"
Right, but I'm saying they're like going outside to get something they already have inside.
Yes.
Like, I'm declaring
NC State
this
and
the
Virginia
Pina Colada game.
posted classified ads and then found out that they like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is a Pina Colada game. I'm gonna be honest. This angle on this game has it like number 1 for me. Like, I'm not gonna watch it because like, even though it's not a conference ACC game, I believe it'll still count for the television viewership incentive. So I'm not gonna watch it on TV. But this is like the number 1 thing I care about now this week is the Pina Colada game.
And I would like to propose that we officially we officially make non-con conference games like they are officially Pina Colada games. That's their name now.
I like this.
Yeah, we're going with it.
This is a game that desperately needs a second data point.
Oh,
because I need to know if Virginia is that good or Coastal's that bad.
I think Coastal might be that bad. And I know I said like 2 weeks ago that I thought Coastal was going to go in and beat Virginia's ass. I was wrong about that. I will own that I'm wrong about that. I think Coastal's just that bad.
I will say Virginia brought in a bunch of transfers. Like they knew that they weren't good enough last year, and they went about fixing that.
Yeah, we talked about Chandler Morris is a big one, is their quarterback.
Yeah, that was good.
That's going to be a big thing there.
Sorry.
At 7,
we can start the verses like I was tired of my lady, and it's Mrs. Wolf. We've been together too long. No, sorry.
At 7 p.m. on CBS Sports Network.
Da, 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 da.
UCLA is going to the Roomba at UNLV. One of the few P4 visiting G5 games, including West Virginia going to Ohio. All super normal games. UCLA looked really bad against Utah.
Yeah, they did.
And this would be a great feather in the cap of Dan Mullen. His shit-eating grin would just be radiating.
I feel like the potential for real stupidity is here. Like, this one could just get stupid. Because, like, Dan Mullen, good offense, gonna be pointsy. Are they going to play defense? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, they are not. So, do you like points?
I hope so, because as someone who enjoys points, week one did not do it for me.
I needed more points. I want pointsiness here. I want Nico to get on track against the UNLV defense. Mm-hmm. I just want Calandria and just run it all over the place. I just want points. Just give me points. Pull the slot machine. Let's go. All the points come flying out of the slot machine.
We've pulled the slot machine and it says points across the thing, and all the points are flying out at us. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I want in this game. And UCLA needs this because they did not look great against Utah, even though the coach said they were close.
Uh-huh.
That's what
he said.
And then, of course, we have one of our favorites. One of our favorites. Clásico! This game might be too mainstream at this point. Big Noon Kickoff's going to it.
Gus Johnson calling El Asico.
This is also kind of conventionally appealing.
So, something we didn't talk about last week, because Iowa survived their game. Mark Gronowski did not look great. Mark Gronowski, former quarterback from South Dakota State, did a really great job there. Mm-hmm. His stat line was not great. I'm going to pull it up real fast.
Okay, but can you adjust this for being Iowa's quarterback?
Yeah. Also, it's week one.
Still, we're talking 8 for 15, 44 yards.
Ouch.
Yeah, I feel like Iowa State's going to beat that ass. Jordan, do you feel like Iowa State's going to beat that ass?
I feel like Iowa State's going to beat that ass. I don't believe in Iowa right now, which is saying something.
I don't think this is how El Asico works.
It's not. And also, like, believing in Iowa does not... Iowa exists and continues on and wins approximately 8 to 10 games a year, regardless of if you believe in them. They just go out there and they do the thing. And often it is extremely fucking ugly, but they do it anyway.
I mean, this is a game where if you tell me one team's way better than the other, I'm like, okay, yep, they're losing. It's a trap.
It feels that way.
Do you know the last time that Iowa State won this game in front of their own crowd?
Oh, it's been a hot minute.
2012.
Oh, wow. It is a hot minute.
It's in Ames this year.
I'm looking for the last time Iowa State beat that ass. It's been a while.
No, they won last year.
No.
But ass beating.
Oh, no, ass beating has been a while.
Ass beating doesn't happen all that often in Alaska.
1978 is the last time it looks like.
Who?
That was 31-0.
It's an ass beating.
Of course, listeners, if you're long-term fans of this program, you know that this game has a storied history. We'll post the pictures in this story, but this is the famous before Iowa, after Iowa picture in the Iowa State yearbook. Headline: Ames learns of the great victory. County College celebrates as never before. Turns night into day. Great bonfires illuminate State Field. Yells and music greet the new Iowa Intercollegiate Football champions on their arrival. They stole a bunch of gunpowder from the local munitions shed and blew their field up in celebration.
The after Iowa picture, listener, if you haven't seen it, it is a hand colored in black and white picture that is almost entirely black except for a gigantic bonfire captioned all caps, small font after Iowa.
I say this with all the love in my heart. Return with a V.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need this in glorious HD.
Give me 4K after Iowa.
We will do ads now. As always, follow us on our Beehive. where we talk about all sorts of things, including our Sickos synopsis stat summaries, our weekly feud fusions, and also a bunch of other stuff that just pops into our head during the week.
Yeah, I have set up 3 things to come every week. So we'll do the Sicko stats summary on Mondays, and then we'll have the Sicko synopsis, where if you like the intro of like Sicko Mally, which we the music went missing, but we'll try to find that. But basically, we write in all summaries with heavy alliteration that'll come out on Tuesdays, and then we'll have the weekly food fusions done by our corn correspondent and our resident weird food mixologist, Andy, and those will be out on Fridays.
As always, $5 a month, join our Patreon, get access to our Discord, where we chat about things all throughout the week, including the ups, downs, lefts, and rights of the college football season. Talk about our weekly game rankings and things like that. Join us there. We have our merch store, sickoscommittee.org. I'm currently working on some new stuff, including some Hawaii test gear and some Big Ten West Forever gear that we'll have out hopefully by this weekend. Go to our YouTube channel, our Instagram, our Twitch. Joey is going to be playing. Does it start tonight? Is he playing tonight, or is that later this week?
I think
That's
it's
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Joey,
so by the
Wednesday.
time you're listening to this, it will have hopefully happened, unless he hasn't won, in which case it will still be happening.
It could still be happening. So Joey is going to do the Twitch. He is playing the ULM versus Alabama game. He's going to start on Heisman difficulty, and he is going to play this until ULM beats Alabama. He is not allowed to lower the difficulty until he gets 30 subscribers. So unless he gets 30 subscribers, he's stuck on Heisman, and he's not allowed to lower to All-American.
I'm dubbing this Operation Infinite Hawk.
Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go to places we refuse to go. As always, for the softest, comfiest, officially licensed collegiate apparel and more, Home Field Apparel. Use our offer code yes, yes, 3 ha's for 15% off your first order. Use our link. I see a Northern Arizona shirt. I see a Kent State shirt. I am unfortunately not wearing one tonight. I missed the memo.
I am also falling down on the job. I'm wearing a very, very old Pitt Study Abroad shirt, but on the back it says Hail to Pitt in a bunch of different languages. So that's fun.
And then our partners at the Varsity app through Learfield, where you can listen to the College Football Blitz every Saturday for 12 hours. It is 12 hours of jumping around college football red zone, where they go to the radio calls of all the big games and some of the smaller games too. And if you're out and about, it's the best way to keep track of everything that's going on. It's where we get a lot of our information from. I'll put on games and just turn the volume off and listen to the Blitz half the time. So
it's a lot of fun. It's great. Also, we'll check our pinned tweets on the weekend. If you take a picture of you listening to the Blitz and reply to that, you get a chance to win a Sickos Committee koozie for free.
Arkansas State versus Arkansas at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock, 4 p.m. The first time these teams have ever played.
I can't believe they've never played.
This was because back in the 60s, the AD or coach, I can't remember which, at Arkansas said there's only one team. Frank Broyles said there's only one team in the state, and we're not going to split the fan base.
This is very Penn State.
So I promised my oldest nephew that I would bring this up on the podcast today.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking at these two logos, and he said to me that it looked to him like the Red Wolves logo was just the hog logo you were just looking straight on. That these are the same.
He's right.
The ears are real close.
He's right. Yes. So that I told he's like, you have to tell your podcast friends. So now I have told you. Hopefully I've made the 10-year-old happy. Don't listen to this podcast. Go to bed.
Inside you, there are 2 red wolves.
And one of them
Two-
is a pig. Woo pig.
Two razor wolves.
Oh,
Razor.
God. The razor wolves will find you. Run.
What do I do when 30 to 50 razor wolves run through my backyard where my small kids play?
So here's why I really like this game. I really like this game because of the location.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with War Memorial Stadium, that is not where Arkansas or Arkansas State usually play games.
No.
I say usually because, yes, Arkansas has played games here in the past.
Mhm.
It's sort of something, it's like, I guess, a like vacation home type thing where because it's in the state capital, they try to go there like once a year, maybe actually less than that, but like every so often play a game there in front of important people that want a game there. But because this stadium is not regularly used for like top college football, like things can get kind of weird here, right? The normal tenants of this stadium are a USL2 team and some high schools.
Mhm.
So this stadium, like, it's not up to snuff the way that, you know, a stadium where you've had your donors putting their names on things, getting things up to, you know, hosting things. Like you don't really have that here. So I like it because, you know, things can get weird at this stadium.
I know.
My understanding is that Arkansas playing at War Memorial is kind of like how the Iron Bowl used to always be in Legion Field.
Yes.
And it's just sort of
Yeah.
the, like, it is easier to get there. And so we're just going to put this thing here and more people can go.
And
mean,
it's
weird
got
thing.
Legion Fieldy with some of the vibes.
Is it a WPA stadium? I can't
thought
remember.
I was newer than that. Let me double check.
Okay. 1947. It is newer than that, but not a lot newer than that. Notable speakers include Harry Truman. So here we go.
Given that it's called War Memorial Stadium, I'm guessing correctly then it was built after a war.
Yes. Of all the wars, that was one of them.
That sure was one of them. Yep.
I did want to say weird things can happen in that stadium. Just like in 2012 when ULM upset Arkansas in overtime.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt at Virginia Tech, 6:30 p.m. on the ACC network. This one is just interesting to me.
Yeah. No, I'm into this.
Like
I'm
this-
unironically into this.
Like conventionally interesting football.
Mhm.
This doesn't feel out there.
Vandy Virginia Tech is always such an interesting cultural exchange too.
hmm
Fan base wise, it always feels like it's first contact for somebody.
Beth, I still need to send you that band book. I'm sorry I haven't sent it to you yet because the interesting thing is that like Vanderbilt's natural rivalry in the SEC when it first started was Sewanee. That was their natural rival. And so they're sort of without one because Tennessee is a geographic rival, but not a cultural rival. And this just feels like even more out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is Tennessee's Hilljack cousin, which is saying something.
Yeah, no, I mean, if we were going to like teleport Vanderbilt into the ACC, their natural rival would be Duke, and it's not close.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely Duke. UNC maybe, but Duke.
Yeah, yeah.
The idea of a couple hundred Vandy fans sitting in Lane Stadium and hearing, "What do you hear, Hokie Bird?" is spectacular.
And watching the entire stadium do the hokey pokey.
Mm-hmm.
You want to watch two withering old men try to play football? Because Army's at Kansas State.
God, they're going to be so angry. Everyone at this game is going to be angry.
Someone's
It's
got to
a
win
rage
this.
bowl.
I feel like we have to bring should we bring Life Alert for this? Like, does
Someone
everybody
falls
need the help I've fallen down and I can't get up button? Because like, maybe.
Did Kansas State at least get some of the rage out on the streets of Dublin after their loss to Iowa State?
No, because they almost died versus North Dakota. They're still angry.
You don't have to play at Dakota, guys. You
They
don't
had to
have do
score
that.
a last-minute touchdown to beat North Dakota.
And they dropped in the poll because of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they're out.
this is regular North Dakota. This isn't even North Dakota heavy. No offense, regular North Dakota.
This is, God, so many old men yelling at clouds. The clouds are going to be well scolded at this game.
See, I feel like, though, you're talking about how Kansas State almost lost to an FCS team, and a pretty good FCS team at that. But meanwhile,
middle of the pack Missouri
Army actually lost to an
actually
FCS
lost
team. Yes.
to an FCS team. Like, this is one of those games where I feel like we're looking at it, we're like, oh, I'm not sold on this, power conference team. And I think once this game actually happens, we're going to see, okay, like, yes, Kansas State might not be great, but like these teams are just on two different levels. Like, it doesn't matter that they're not that good. It's not a competition.
Tarleton State is significantly better than North Dakota, though. Tarleton State is tied for third in the FCS coaches poll.
I mean, also the whole thing with Army is that like they are designed to compensate for the talent differential in a way that most other G6 teams are not.
That worries me. Like, Tarleton was able to kind of stop their run,
Yes.
and I think Kansas State should be able to stop it, but I don't know. Are they carrying, like, they haven't had a break since Ireland, man. Like, they're going to play 4 straight games. Are they still jet lagged? Are they? I don't know. You would think Kansas State would handle this because Army just lost to an FCS team. Or are they going to get pissed off Army? That is just going to be, firing on all cylinders, and Coach Jeff Monken is just going to just just screaming at the cadets. Who knows?
Kansas State is playing 4 games before Montana plays 1 FCS game.
Yes.
Miami of Ohio at Rutgers.
I thought this game was a typo. I thought this was a typo.
Rutgers, you can pick non-spicy MAC teams too.
Why are you playing 2 MAC teams?
They are 2 MAC teams that are just out of the championship game.
New Jersey is trying to annex Ohio in the funniest way.
Long Jersey. The Jersey Western Reserve.
Discontinuous New Jersey.
It's like the
I do not want to
Michigan.
be the cream in the New Jersey Oreo. No, thank you.
No, don't like that.
The old New Jersey Oreo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't like that phrase, New Jersey Oreo. That feels
Urban Dictionary.
Do not do that.
No.
Can we talk about how Phil Simms is calling this game? Like the guy who was on the NFL for a long time.
On the plus side, folks, this is only on the Peacock. They're banishing this to the Peacock, so
that's where Phil Simms lives now.
This game is
he's
in
doing games
timeout
on Peacock.
I do have Peacock. I might have to take one for the team here and watch this one.
I still live my life unsullied by the Peacock.
The Oreo was developed in New Jersey?
Arthur, why?
Oh no.
I love that. That gift makes me laugh every time I see it. Like it's the first time.
Texas State.
New York.
I've
Okay,
never
the
seen
Oreo
this.
was New York.
You've never seen it before? Listener, if you want to Google Phil Simms and Teabag, I promise it probably won't what you want to watch.
Don't do it while driving. Don't do that while driving.
Why is that so even outside of the fact that he is accidentally like Lady in the Tramping with a tea bag, why is the mug so tiny?
I think he just has big hands. He was a former quarterback.
Yeah, it's the inside the NFL mug that, like, did he not realize the tag was there? I don't know.
I mean, that's had to be what happened.
Oreos were in Chelsea, New York, and then they had the very first one in Hoboken. So
I like my Red Rose Lipton string first.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was like a long bit of blob of spittle.
Yeah.
And then he pulls the whole tea bag out. Like the terrible cave rescue.
I wonder if Urban Dictionary has this definition of teabagging. How about a game that's just going to be fun? A game that's just good for the soul.
Yeah.
On ESPN Plus, Texas State at UTSA. Do you guys remember what happened in this game last year?
Texas State beat
like
42-10, right?
Beat that ass. Yes.
Yeah, that ass.
Yeah. We dubbed it the Bucky's Bowl. last year. We
Okay,
made a
that was
graphic.
us. We did that. Okay.
Yeah, we made a graphic.
Who
for
can
that.
remember?
I do, but
I'm so glad.
it was
somebody
me.
has to.
Yes.
Entirely tangential. I got a TikTok this week of a woman laying across the arms of the Bucky's statue as though it was a pietà and Bucky was the Mother Mary and this woman was Jesus. And I just need you guys all to know that that has happened and that you too can go pretend to be Jesus in the arms of our mother Bucky.
Okay, found our old Bucky's Bowl graphic. We're good.
Yep. I found the post too.
This one should just be fun. I would like to call this maybe the Schlitterbahn Slaughter.
Well, if it's a slaughter, yeah.
The Schlitterbahn Slaughter.
I feel
Schlitterbahn
like
is the name of a water park here in Texas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, given the history of Schlitterbahn, I don't know that that's.
Oh, I
Phrasing we wanna
forgot
go
that the
for
other
there.
Schlitterbahns did not go well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think about those. I just think about like the fun, like, oh, it's the one in like Central Texas. No one died there.
Look, we can't call Red River the shootout anymore. There's no way that anybody is going to let you call a rivalry a slaughter of any type.
Fine.
Yeah, but especially not a slaughter where like at least one child died.
Meh. Well, what if you just make a different kerning decision and make it the Schlitterbahn's laughter?
That works.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. The Friday night schedule isn't great. There's one banger on here, James Madison at Louisville.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's weird that there's not a Fox game because usually like Fox has made a thing. Yes, they're doing Big Noon, but they're also trying to own Friday night. So I looked it up. Fox, they do have an event. They're just not doing college football this week.
Does FS1 not count?
So, but I'm saying like Fox in most weeks they'll have a
Okay.
Big Ten or
Big
like a name brand game. They do have Big Ten. It's just Big Ten volleyball. It's Kentucky versus Penn State in
Hmm.
I mean,
volleyball. So-
Penn State was, a Final Four team last year.
So the game that we have listed on our list this high up, we're in the middle of the list at this point. Northern Illinois at Maryland on Friday.
Mhm.
I am thoroughly nonplussed by this.
Yeah, it's fine.
NAU struggled with Holy Cross, but it is September, Maryland.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
How about UAB at Navy?
I am very
Finish
curious.
him.
I may need to put this one higher.
Yeah.
You want
I
to see
may
a
need to
murder?
put this higher. I kind of do.
Uh-huh.
Like Navy last week, they played VMI and they won 52-7.
Yes.
UAB played Alabama State and they put up 52 also, but they gave up 42. So I don't know. And it's in Annapolis, so yeah.
Navy, you could unlock multi-ball. Do it.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, on CBS Sports Network too. Thank
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
you. A game that should not be relegated to ESPN Plus, but because the way the sport is, that's what happens. The Battle for Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Tulane at South Alabama, 6 p.m. on ESPN Plus. This, if South Alabama wins, we're declaring that Mardi Gras started in mobile, right?
Every
what?
part of that is designed to make Commish angry.
Real committee heads remember the mobile thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't tell at this point if you're doing it on purpose or not.
yeah. I was like, did he remember? Did he remember that he called it mobile?
Because usually I just
then it
don't say
turns
anything because
into
I don't want to take the
mobile.
time.
Mobile.
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 It's a mobile phone.
Yes.
No, it's in mobile. We've got Howl's Moving City.
Yes. I will say this. One interesting thing here is Tulane coach John Sumrall was Troy's coach. And Troy's main rival in the Sun Belt was South Alabama. So there's no love lost here. And I'm going to maintain again, sure, Mardi Gras was there, but Mobile was a part of Louisiana when that happened. So.
Oh, so you're saying this is stolen valor?
Again, come on back, Mobile. Be part of Louisiana.
As much fun
Long
as it
Louisiana,
would be,
bring it back.
as much fun as it would be to have South Alabama take this one, I feel like this is an awfully steep hill for them to climb.
Very much so, I think, especially what Tulane showed against Northwestern.
Yeah. Yeah. This looks like the bitiest of waves.
A sneaky G5 banger, Commish says.
Yeah.
Western Kentucky at Toledo. Like this is just going to be a really good game, y'all.
This should be on not ESPN Plus. This should be on actual channel, I think.
The reason I put sneaky is because it's ESPN Plus.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then again, this is going to fall underneath the radar. This is a top level Conference USA team versus a top level MAC team. This is probably like a great bowl game that we would get.
This would be a banger bowl game.
Oh yeah, like this would be one that you want to attend.
This is a Cure Bowl, right?
This is a Cure Bowl. This is this is not the 68 Ventures Bowl.
No.
It is not the Crampton Bowl in Montgomery. No.
This is an avocados from Mexico Cure Bowl.
Yes. So the Rockets and the Hilltoppers, there should be some fireworks here. I'm really going to enjoy this one. Shout out to Cole Maynard, who made Ray's 8, the Ray Guy Award. Watch list, the 8 top punters of last week. So Western Kentucky's punter.
At 6 p.m. on ESPN Plus as well, the Bayou Bucket, Houston at Rice, crosstown rivalry here. I believe in zesty rice.
Oh.
Spicy rice.
I too believe in zesty rice. Wild rice.
Wild rice. I like that.
Wild rice. Okay.
Wild rice.
We need to make a rice scale for rice.
Put that the idea.
From like sad microwave rice.
Well, like
zesty rice.
The success boiling bag rice that you get, like that boiling bag rice that that's bachelor rice.
I mean, the worst rice would be Uncle Ben, right? Because he dead.
Dead rice. In there.
I do like phrasing this as bachelor rice.
Bachelor rice.
Here's my microwave cup of bachelor rice.
Yes, it's bachelor rice chow. It's like, hey, I need a side. I'll just pop this in the microwave for 90 seconds.
Along with my broccoli.
Along with my broccoli. Don't forget to squeeze the pouch.
You gotta poke it with the knife.
No. The pouches, you just tear the sides.
Oh.
Sad.
Fresno State at Oregon, 2:30 p.m. on the CW. This is also a future conference game.
Cool.
Stanford at BYU, 9:15 on ESPN. I'm afraid BYU is going to do some really horrific things to Stanford.
Probably yes. Yeah.
Do you think Frank Reich wants to be coaching this year?
No.
It doesn't look like it.
He's just here so he doesn't get fined.
I really wish that Frank Reich took this seriously this one year. It's like they pulled him out of retirement for one last job. and I wish he did, but when he was coaching against Hawaii, it didn't seem that way.
I don't know if you can tell, just because Stanford lost everything.
Yes. So
they are the Isle of Misfit Toys.
They are down extremely bad.
Yeah.
They came to play school.
No one wants a Charlie in the box.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of get like John L. Smith, that one Arkansas year vibes from this. I don't know that like Frank Reich needs money, but
he's doing Andrew Luck a favor.
That's what it feels like. But yeah, I don't know. Stanford is kind of
I mean Andrew Luck, like normally he's like, hey, do you want to be like a groomsman and do a favor? It's not like, hey, can you coach the school?
Can you go to Stanford for a year? Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I got nothing to do. I didn't have anything planned. I'm just coasting on the Carolina Panthers buyout anyway. So,
yeah,
to me, must leave the house.
To me, though, like Stanford, I think might be bad enough to the point where I'm like, I'm good on paying attention to this. Like, I'm gonna let you go, not be in public.
Arizona State at Mississippi State. This is the return leg.
Yes.
I think we should move this up. I
Okay.
think this should get moved up.
Okay.
I know Arizona State's good, and I know Mississippi State's bad, and so like I understand why this is as low as it is, but Arizona State has been practicing with cowbells
Mhm.
and also indoors with humidifiers on and not the AC on because they are trying to prepare themselves for Starkville. And I think that alone should move this game up a little bit.
Okay.
Did you see the cowbells they were practicing with, though?
I saw that there was a clip, but I was at work, and so I did not listen to the audio.
They're the little like marathoner cheer on cowbells.
Oh, like an actual like I
not,
like
not like a clang.
like
a
I put
cowbell.
this on my cowbell, not like a Mississippi State cowbell with a handle.
Right, and there were only like 8 of them. So
It's
the
not
best part
enough
was
cowbells.
they had all the poor like interns and everything. They were wearing them, like holding them, but also had them around their neck. So every time they moved, like shuffling along, they were clanging.
Yeah, no. I think if you're going to get the full Starkville experience outside of Starkville, you need to have a whole. So, have you guys ever seen like clips of Rush tours where they had the washing machines on stage and Getty would like just go pull t-shirts out and chuck them into the crowd? You need that, but the washing machine has to be full of change, and you need several of them, and then you're getting the Starkville experience.
The Starkville experience.
TM.
We talked about this a little bit. James Madison, we're getting sort of the better games here. James Madison at Louisville Friday night. This is just going to be a pretty good game. Louisville's probably a mid to top tier ACC team. James Madison's looking like they're going to win, or at least really compete for the Sun Belt, if not win the thing. So this is sort of just, I think, a pretty good clash. Bowling Green at Cincinnati on ESPN Plus. South Florida at Florida on the SEC Network.
Ooh.
Right, a little more
of interest.
Right, I don't expect USF to win this one. I expect them to at least make it interesting for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Southern is licking their wounds and going to USC.
Who's Georgia Southern's coach?
That would be Clay Hilton.
Well, reunion there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that Fresno State, after playing Georgia Southern, is now playing Southern?
Because that's not confusing.
It's very confusing. Delaware goes to Colorado for their first FBS road game.
Oh, no. Delaware, love yourself.
I don't know how hens do at altitude.
I mean, if you're a fan, go. It's a blast.
Yeah.
And put the game at the beginning of the trip so you can spend the rest of the time enjoying the trip.
I feel too, like, because one of the things when you're an FBS team, you can charge a lot more for a bye game than when you're an FCS team.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, hey, good on Delaware. Game 2, they are already getting that bigger check.
It's true.
Let's see here if I can figure out how much they're getting paid real fast. I can't find it right away.
I would hope.
Yeah, we can keep moving, but
yeah,
the rate has increased.
Mm-hmm.
The game of the week on the CW, the ACC game of the week, is Baylor at SMU.
Sure.
Methodist versus Baptist. Methodist in the biggest. Well, no, SMU still has a divinity school, so no, they're technically still Methodists.
I don't know if they're still Methodist or not with the schism.
I'll double check that.
I'm gonna look.
This NASCAR's announcer Rick Allen is on the call yet again. How did you do on the Idaho Washington State call? I wasn't paying most attention to that.
Yeah, it wasn't that I didn't have the game on the TV, but it was during After Dark. So yeah, so I was not listening.
Still UMC from the looks of it.
But SMU is attempting to disaffiliate.
Yes.
Okay.
I did know that. I wasn't sure if they'd actually done it yet or not.
Yeah. There are things going on in court as of June 27th.
Other games, Illinois at Duke, Central Michigan at Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is the first time Pitt and CMU, not that one, have ever played. So that's interesting.
And what was the last time Pitt hosted a directional Michigan team? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
It was fine. Everything was fine.
It was totally fine. It wasn't the angriest I've ever been about a Pitt loss. I definitely didn't go eat my feelings and at a barbecue joint with barbecue mac and cheese.
I had a really good time looking at the score while I drank my lemonade.
Conference USA matchup, Liberty at Jacksonville State, 11 a.m. on CBS Sports Network. Oklahoma State travels to Oregon at 2:30 on CBS.
That's a thing you can do.
Sure.
Ole Miss at
Shout out-
Kentucky.
I'm assuming Oregon scheduled by just going into the Rolodex, and they were just like, we want to play OSU. I know we're not in the Pac-12 anymore. We want to play OSU. And then they went with the wrong one, and they were like, okay, we got to schedule another OSU. We got to schedule our OSU. I think that's how this game got scheduled.
Glad they didn't pull the Ohio State card.
So
Yeah,
Puddles
well,
lost.
they did at least get an orange OSU. They're pretty close.
Puddles lost his head,
Mhm.
and Mike Gundy lost his shirt. Naked Bowl.
Ole Miss at Kentucky. We're starting SEC play already. Memphis at Georgia State. Michigan at Oklahoma is where College Game Day is going to be. Utah State travels to Texas A&M.
Aggies versus Aggies.
Aggies versus Aggies. Mitsu heads to Wisconsin for another wasting disease challenge.
Oh.
Eric Collins is on the call on this one.
Oh no, disaster, guys. There. We're going to have to put that on.
Troy at Clemson.
No, disaster, Blue Raiders. What a bad idea.
Kennesaw State at Indiana. Ball State at Auburn. San Jose State travels to Texas. That has Joe Tess on it?
No.
Someone wrote down Sexy Joe Tess.
I guess somebody just wanted to talk about Sexy Joe Tess. I don't know.
No, I just like his look. I mean,
Okay.
I hope he's like dressed sexy again, like he was this past week.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I thought he was
San
on this
Jose
game.
State, one of several. Like, I feel like this is kind of a slim week in that we don't have conference play going yet. So there are a few games where it's like big team hosting a little team, and it's still getting like network television.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Delaware Colorado game is going to be on like main Fox.
Yep.
So Delaware gets to play on network for the first time, probably. I don't know. They maybe did it in FCS because I think like the championship game or something got ABC, but they will get that. And then San Jose State going to Texas, probably not going to win, but they will at least get to play a game on ABC.
Louisiana Tech heads to LSU. These teams have played 20 times. How many times has Louisiana Tech won?
I gave that a fat 0.
Mesh?
Now, I know the Cajuns are 0 for whatever against LSU, but I think La Tech has at least got one, I believe.
The answer is, in fact, 1.
0? It is okay. Which one? What year?
I believe it was 1904.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that makes sense.
Like it was yesterday.
I feel like there's not many schools in Louisiana that have defeated LSU besides Tulane. Really, really rare for an in-state school to get a W.
Tulane's record
It's not good. No.
23-7 and 68.
Yeah.
So even then, it's not great.
No.
Do you know
all
what-
the resources were diverted to LSU by Governor Long.
So
Governor Long.
give me an SEC team that LSU has a losing record against.
I mean, Alabama.
Alabama's one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me another one.
Texas A&M.
No.
Nah, probably not. I'm trying to pick like newcomers.
Oklahoma?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
can't
yeah.
play a lot?
Mm,
There's only 3 teams here.
I'm
It's
going to say
Alabama,
Alabama. Texas?
Texas.
Oh, are
is
we
another
gonna
one.
Yeah.
throwing like Sewanee in there?
It's
or
not
something?
Vandy.
So Sewanee is one of them.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Tennessee is the other current member.
Tennessee,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So Tennessee, Bama, and Texas.
They're 3-6 against Sewanee.
Oh,
Never play them again, Sewanee.
never do it.
Penn State continues their Ride to Hell tour. They are in Lubbock for Texas Tech on TNT.
I would say they just begin the tour now because,
Hey, they won.
They won last week. The realist Golden Flashes.
Akron's going to Nebraska. FIU's going to Penn State. And
Hey, wait, hold on. Akron, Nebraska, I have something here. This was the game that was rained out in Scott Frost's first year, and it put the Husker curse on them.
That's
for
right.
that time frame. So if they can complete this here, no rain delays, no nothing, they finish this game, they defeat Akron. Do the Cornhuskers get back on track?
Maybe. Also, I just need to say this so I can get it out of my head. Nebraskan.
Teach the controversy.
And lastly on our list for FBS versus FBS games, we believe in you, University of Louisiana Monroe.
We
You're
believe.
traveling to Tuscaloosa.
If they pull this off, does Kalen DeBoer get tarmacked on his own
he's
in his
fired.
own stadium?
DeBoer's fired if they lose this game. I guarantee it. If ULM beats Bama, DeBoer is fired. He's not going to make it.
If they win, can we buy a billboard? Do we have?
That's what I was going to ask.
We will crowdfund a billboard.
Okay,
guaranteed.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll for sure. I will commit the committee's money to put a billboard up somewhere near Tuscaloosa.
I mean,
Jordan, is big graphic design your passion?
They're only favored by 36.5, which seems doable.
Oh, it was 39 earlier. It's dropped.
Oh.
I mean, it's not even a good ranked win. I mean, it's not even a top 20 win anymore if Monroe gets this. So why even bother? It's only 21. We have some FBS versus FBS fun ones. Western Illinois is headed to Northwestern, a game that Northwestern can very much win. Eastern Washington is leaving the Blood Turf and heading to Boise State. I have an Eastern Washington story I need to share with you guys off camera.
Okay. It's just for us.
So they go from red turf to blue turf?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is
That's weird.
very Americana.
Okay.
Southern Illinois, which is
We need white turf.
Is there white turf? Someone's got to have white.
I feel like we would know about
I haven't seen any white turf.
The ghost turf.
So
I feel like that could get dicey with like, how do you paint all the numbers and the
You just
lines?
paint them black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, invert.
It's inverted field.
I think the problem there is that you have like you give yourself like snow blindness.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Penn State, do it. Your camera is already terrible. Fix.
Hey, there you go. You're whiteout. You want to take whiteout to the next level?
That's right. There you go.
The best
Penn
part
State.
is they tout themselves as a natural grass field, so like I guess cover it in chalk.
No, so what I'm hearing here is that Penn State turf science needs to figure out how to grow white grass.
Albino grass.
Yeah, I mean, I have a pothos that has partially white leaves. You can do it to the grass. I believe in you. You can
Fuck
figure it out.
photosynthesis. They don't need that.
No.
Okay, but imagine how easy it is to stain a white field.
Oh, with just like people sliding on it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the white
That's
couch
fine.
no one can sit on.
On the plus side, your equipment team managers are not going to have to get grass stain out of anything.
That's true. Saves on bleach.
The Southern Illinois...
Unless that's how the field is white.
Oh, well.
The Southern Illinois Fightin' Fancy Dogs, the Salukis, are at Purdue. This is... Like, this should be fine for Purdue. They took out Ball State. It was fine.
It should be better.
It's a load-bearing should.
No.
They took out Ball State. They were impressive.
Yeah, they looked... I mean, they blanked Ball State 31-0.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a new team, but also, again, these teams are at different levels.
UC Davis...
Just because we're not sold on one doesn't mean that it's going to go that way. They're too different.
UC Davis is headed to Washington. Bryant is going to UMass. LIU at Eastern Michigan.
Did Jordan freeze?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Jordan's stuck.
Jordan's stuck in time.
He is frozen in a way where I thought that he might just be pausing.
Yes.
It's a very pensive look.
He's
it
thinking.
is. He's like, he was about to say, he was.
I'm back.
You're
Okay.
back.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
I'm excited to listen to that when we...
UC Davis at Washington.
Okay, UC Davis at Washington. Bryant at UMass. LIU at Eastern Michigan. Texas Southern at Cal. They're bringing the band.
Woohoo!
And Austin P is headed to Georgia. 2 1-0 teams playing each other.
That's right.
Hey.
Our NEC friends, we have things like Lincoln University, the Fightin' Road Dogs. No, this is not those.
No, Lincoln,
University,
PA is a real
Pennsylvania.
school.
Okay.
Lincoln, PA is an HBCU. In fact, it's the only HBCU member of the PASHE.
Okay. They're playing at Duquesne. New Haven's playing at Mercyhurst. Wagner's at Georgetown. Lafayette's at Stonehill. Bobby Moe is at Youngstown State. St. Francis at Buffalo. American International is at Central Connecticut, and LIU is at Eastern. What is American International?
They have a good hockey
AIC's
team.
in Springfield. They have a hockey team.
They have a good hockey team.
D2? D2?
They were D1. They just moved down. I've seen them. They play. I saw them play RIT with my parents. They play in the Mass Mutual Center, which is like whichever. I don't know Springfield's HL team off the top of my head, but they play there. And then AIC was also playing there, but they are not playing there anymore, from what I understand. But they're pretty good.
In the Southland, Northwestern State, after their big win, is headed to Minnesota. East Texas A&M is going to Florida State. UC Christians at Eastern Kentucky. SELA, the Fightin' Daiquiri Cats, are at Murray State. South Dakota at Lamar. UT RGV is on the road, their first road game in school history at Prairie View A&M. West Georgia at Nichols. McNeese at the Raging Cajuns. And Stephen F. Austin at Abilene Christian.
Ooh, a bunch of purple right there.
Mm-hmm.
In the SoCon, Ferrum is at VMI. East Tennessee State is at Tennessee.
Ferrum?
Yeah, I would like
Ferrum?
to back up and ask questions about Ferrum.
Ferrum is
Ferrum
D2, I believe.
College.
That sounds like a scientific term, like a
It-
unit.
It sounds
Yeah.
like an ancient grain, like you could make pitas out of it.
Oh no, this is it's giving metal. This is a magnetic college. You can stick magnets to it. It is
They're
made
D2
of iron.
They're
Ferrum
D2 in Virginia.
Training School. Non sibi sed alice.
Oh
Not
wow,
South-
this is a feisty panther.
This is a college ass college.
Oh my god, like this panther like jumping out and trying to scare you behind the F.
Football team commonly referred to as the Black Hats. Per Wikipedia.
But like we all found out, Panthers aren't actually real, so none of it matters. Look, if a tiger's a panther, then nothing's a panther. Okay?
No. That's not what any of this means. That's not how this works.
But Panthera, like the
Yes.
family Panthera.
Yes.
Tigers are part of Panthera.
Yes. And technically, what we call the panther is not. The genus and species for panther is Puma concolor. But we don't have
Oh my
time
God.
for this.
I found the Ferrum Sports Radio logo.
Oh?
Oh, I like that.
Oh, it's the jumping panther, but talking into a Yeti mic.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm referring to that as takes cat.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Cat.
I like that. I'm into that.
Takes Cat has some real problematic opinions. Continuing the SoCon, East Tennessee State's at Tennessee, and Western Carolina is at Wake Forest. In the Big Sky,
Oh yeah.
Idaho State is going to New Mexico. Coach Eck is hosting his old conference.
His old rivals too.
Yes. Portland State is going to see if they can score some points this week against North Dakota.
Does Portland State score?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I'm also going to say no.
This does not look good for our heroes.
Mm-mm.
If we want to talk about maybe some of the closest together, like how good is this team actually versus their FBS counterparts, Sacramento State's going to Nevada.
Huh.
Those are two teams where even beyond the fact that they're in different conference
Well,
leagues,
Sac State is trying to get to the level where
I was going to
Nevada
say
is.
this is an important game for Sac State, like off the field too.
They
Yeah.
lost-
Like
they
this is
lost
the
to South
we
Dakota.
demand you to take us seriously game. For
This is
them.
the aspiration bowl.
So can we put that we demand you to take us seriously from Arrested Development and just put the Sac State Hornet right in the middle?
Mhm.
but that'd
I
be
love
the
that.
There we go.
The actual game of the week, if you want to talk about the biggest game between the ranked teams, is
Yeah.
not anything in FBS, folks.
I'm
Nope.
so excited about this game.
It is.
I
San
would be
Diego
down to
State-
make this our number one game. Like just full stop.
The best game of the week that should be on the field is San Diego State at Montana State. This is 2
Can you
versus
say
3.
that again? Can you say that again?
Yeah, say that again.
South
Nope,
Dakota
nailed
State
it.
at Montana State. South Dakota State, Montana State. This is number 2 versus number 3. And this should be a view of things to come.
Yep.
This
Big
is a
sky
playoff
banger.
game. This is a playoff game in September.
I love that both schools are essentially starting new quarterbacks.
Mhm.
So this could. I hope it's not like the Ohio State Texas, but both teams have a game under their belt. South Dakota State handled Sac State, and Montana State had to play at Oregon, so that was a little bit more difficult. So maybe Montana State will be a little bit better served against South Dakota State here.
Hey, Pitt Girl.
Mhm.
Do you know who's televising this, but only if you're in Montana?
No.
Da, 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 da.
Seriously?
Yeah, CBS.
But only in
across the
Montana.
Only in Montana.
So
ESPN
enjoy, Big Sky Bridget.
ESPN Plus for the rest of us. And then also in the Big Sky, Utah Tech is at Northern Arizona, the Lumberjacks. And lastly, other teams that we like to check in on, Monmouth, Commish's favorite, is headed to Fordham.
Ramley, I will not throw Monmouth on. I don't even know what network it's on. I'm there.
Fordham had a bad week last week. They lost to Boston College 66-10.
Ouch.
I want to petition Monmouth to change the name of their stadium to The Mouth. Like, welcome to The Mouth.
Oh, it's on ESPN Plus. Perfect. I could watch Monmouth.
I mean, shouldn't it be the Moth? Since it's Monmouth, the moth.
But it smells mouth.
It's
Yeah.
called their official stadium is Kessler Stadium.
No,
It
that's not.
used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now
And it's basically like one big side and really nothing on the other side either. And it only holds 4,200 people.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't joking when you said there's nothing on the other side. There's actually nothing on the other side.
Like the world ends?
I was not joking. There is nothing on the other side of the
Talk in
stadium.
the chat.
Just in
Nothing.
like the pit of doom.
It just looks like bushes on the other side, I think. It
You
says
wanna go stand in
protect
the
this
bushes?
house.
Looks like a soccer field on the other side.
Yeah.
It says
On the
protect
other
this
side.
house.
You should
Or
bury
please
some people
protect this
over there.
house.
It adds ambience.
You think they'd let us set up a folding chair on the track?
I would hope so.
I
Get
would bet as a
credentialed and
Monmouth
just watch
game,
this.
I'm going to guess as a Monmouth game, you could walk yourself onto the track. I don't think anyone's going to stop you.
It's New Jersey. They're gonna stop you. Be like, hey, where you going, buddy?
I'm walking
Hey,
here.
I'm walking here. It's like, hey, get off the track. There's a
I'm
game going
sitting
on
off
here.
this fucking table. My
We're
fucking
gonna go
chair.
sit. We're gonna go sit on the visitor's side. What do you want?
Yeah.
You can't sit over there.
We're visitors. We're visiting. We're on the visitor side.
Oh my god.
Rhode Island is playing at Stony Brook, and something called Thomas More College is at Dayton.
Yes. Do we have any other Pioneer League stuff?
I mean, there are other Pioneer League games.
Oh, Bucknell versus Marist. Ooh.
Mhm.
Oh. Shout out to Presbyterian. The big win for the Blue Hose. They go to face the Paladins in Greenville, South Carolina. In St. Thomas and Idaho, that's the Fightin Taters. So the Pioneer League team is gonna meet the Fightin Taters. Stetson plays somebody called Warner.
Hold on.
Who is Warner?
I think they have a brother.
That's the Warner University Royals, not Kurt
Okay.
Warner. Warner
Not
Royals.
Kurt Warner.
I'm falling down the Thomas More University rabbit hole. Don't mind me.
Same.
Okay. The Warner University is another NAIA school.
Their
Stetson-
rival is Weber International.
Oh my god. So
It's all connected.
oh my god.
Is there a Thomas Less University?
Oh, this is a rodeo.
What do we
So-
find out about Thomas More University?
So it was originally founded
as Villa Madonna College, which was a women's school
Oh.
with a school nearby called Thomas More University. And some of the men from Thomas More College were taking classes at Villa Madonna. Then they closed Thomas More College, and those guys just started attending Villa Madonna. Then they renamed Villa Madonna into Thomas More College.
Mm.
I need to introduce you guys to Tommy Moe, their mascot. He's in the chat.
Tommy Moe. Oh no.
He's got the butt chin.
Oh, this is upsetting.
Yes.
Why does he look like that?
It looks like he has like the teeth tray in on the top, like to take the impressions so you can get fitted for braces or a retainer.
He's got a mouth guard for some reason.
He does.
And no bottom teeth.
I'm not sure what he's wearing.
God, somebody put Lord Farquaad on the rack.
Oh God. Okay. So now we found out what Tommy Moe is.
Of course they're the Saints. Of course.
Yeah. I mean, of course. Yeah.
You weren't wrong. I just dropped Lord Farquaad in there.
Yep.
I think that's what we got for this week, folks. Lots of good games. D2 is picking up as well. When does D3 start?
Close to the Ivy League. So we got one more week. I think the 13th they start.
I just gave you Farquaad from the Broadway version of it, which feels even more right.
Yeah.
No, it looks like D3 starts on Thursday.
Oh
yeah, we got Teal coming this weekend, I think.
Oh,
Let's hold up. Let's get a Teal preview real fast. They're
Teal
playing.
coming.
They're hosting Concordia, Wisconsin.
Teal coming.
Watch yourselves.
Yeah, I don't know what the Vegas line is on that.
I don't know that Vegas is offering a line on Teal football.
Oh, F&M plays on Thursday.
If you or someone you know is betting on Teal Athletics, please dial 1-800. Nuts.
I mean, you've hit rock bottom, friends.
I was like, oh, the Tomcats cost me my house. How can they not cover the spread?
All right, the drive to 4 begins this weekend.
Okay, folks, that's what we got. We will see you guys after the weekend, where we'll talk about all these games and more. Have a good one.
You like pina coladas?
Shopify's point of sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments in person? We've got you covered. How about card readers you can rely on anywhere you sell?
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, that too. Want one place to manage all your online and in-person sales? That's kind of our thing. Wherever you sell, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/listen. Shopify.com/listen.